starting this off, you said you had more things about Ravana.
Yeah, just the etymology of them.
I'm in.
Ravana is a legendary demonic king of Sri Lanka.
I dig it.
Yes.
I respect it.
With 10 heads and 20 arms.
Legend. I was actually going to mention, because while we were doing Ravana, it's kind of piggybacking off of last time's discussion on Ravana and Zuck. Like, so Zuck, at least in hard mode, has a mechanic called Pizza Phase, where he, and I guess it's in normal mode too. If it's the same Pizza Phase I'm thinking of in normal mode, because you saw how he'll summon his 3 igneous, one of each, and you have to be in the spot. They'll be in the spot that you're not. That you have to fight them in, and you have to go between the 3 on a time. He has a Pizza Phase, and so I looked at Ravana, and Ravana also had a pizza-esque mechanic. So that was just one of those like really interesting things that I'm just like, huh, that's kind of neat actually. I mean, there's only so many ways to do mechanics. There's so many ways to do attacks. Just thought it was interesting to note.
Yeah.
And this came out in, 2015 was Heavensward?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it was around then. Yep, 2015.
Yeah, so it came well before Zuck. Zuck, I think, was 2022. Like the end of it, I think. Alright, where the fuck else we going? Oh, we're going all the way north. I actually have... Yeah, we're going to the dungeon up north.
That makes sense.
If I can find my way there.
Well, traveling to Annex Prime might help. That cuts the travel time down substantially. Ah, hold on. I'm right at the crystal. Be there in a second. You're so slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with the etheric air currents at some point. I'll have to actually do it. I'm on you.
You're on.
Yeah. We'll just go to the dungeon. Yeah. It's just all the way up there.
Yeah, this is actually a wreck.
Cool.
And one day actually fuck up the pathing off.
So you can fuck up climbing the mountain.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I also don't remember if it's actually up the mountain or inside the mountain.
That's a thing.
It is a thing. Because there's another...
This is Mita in the cavern.
Can't be both.
Where's the stairs?
I have no idea.
Stairs. That looks like stairs.
They're there. Maybe I'll just flying cruise chaser through just a small corridor. It writes itself in terms of content. It's great.
By catch.
Cool, you just see a bunch of dragons just chilling here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, we've Dragon Corpse. Oh. It's like we've entered the Underdark frontiers of the kingdom.
There is one thing you did miss in the Dravonian, not Borlands, but the Central Corpus. If you're traveling around, there is actually just a dragon corpse in the ice.
Huh. I know they were talking about the lake in regards to the lake being on top of a dead dragon. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, because this isn't ominous at all.
Well, there's really been a fucking... There's a sightseeing log location here. If it lets me
Okay, well, I am here. There it is. Destination's up here.
Give me the sightseeing log.
Conditional, you get in the way more than you should. But I love you. I mean, there's interesting imagery going on with that statue, half of it seeming almost corrupted.
Yeah. Oh, just won't let me get the sightseeing log, apparently.
Nope. Certified get fucked moment. Are we actually going into the asteroid on top of the volcano?
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Okay, to keep a stolen power. Ghost and check, let it breathe for the despair. Yeah? Very curious when Nidhogg's Eye is actually going to resolve itself in terms of a storyline. I don't think it's going to be Heavensward. Alright, he's supposed to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support. It's a doubtful venture. Go now to speak. Yeah. You have to tell me the opportunity presents itself on my... This enemies to... Esteinien, please. That could work off the where possible. Have. Dome all now accessible. What do you mean duty?
Huh?
New location is just a duty? What?
Yep. Some all is a duty.
I guess it's a dungeon then.
Yep.
Alrighty,
Make sure to actually queue us some all.
Nope, we're doing MSQ again. Fuck you. Except that it's keeping me queued for something else. What is...
Gotta clear the queue.
Oh, yeah, it's trials. There, clear selection. Cool. Wait time 9 minutes. I mean, just kind of late, I guess. Late being relative.
Yes.
Why is there no sightseeing point?
Huh?
Isn't there a sightseeing point, you said?
Yes. There's a thing you had to pick up to get your sightseeing log.
Oh. Fair enough, I guess.
Yes.
Curious what this dungeon's gonna bring. I mean, we're still at, what are we, 30? We're at 53. This is probably the end of actually one of the branches, I would argue.
Yes.
Like, because it ends with an Aetheric air current, so this is we're probably gonna go back to Ul'dah soon, I would assume. Or at the very least. Or at the very least. It's... Son of a bitch, how long do I have to wait for that to get resolved? Like, God.
An expansion?
It gets resolved in Stormblood?
No, it gets resolved in Heavensward. Just, you know, late.
Later. Oh, I guess that's fair. Cause they got a cup. juggling a few pretty big plot points right now.
Yeah.
And like I think if they like it's like, and it's not shitting on it by any means. It's like thinking on narratively. If you have your MC in a story, right? Like how do I how can I liken this actually? Like if I think back to like Tolkien, right? I think back to like the 6 Lord of the Rings books. Yes, technically it's 6, don't at me. Like, because then after the breaking of the Fellowship, you have your Frodo and Sam moments, you have your 3 Hunter segments, and you have your Merry and Pippin segments. And like, if they're all happening at about the same time, it's doable. To be fair, I'm also taking this really slow. I'm actually taking the MSQ really slow, so that's probably my issue. I had to think on pacing. I think that's what's irking me about it. But if you blitz through it, I mean, I'm sure it makes a lot more sense pacing-wise, because you're going and finishing it through 60 pretty quick. Oh, just narratively thinking about that. It's interesting. At least it's not, I don't know, Wheel of Time was one of those that kind of fucked it up for me too. Like, there are, that's a hard recommend if anyone's like, what should I read? Wheel of Time, that's a hard one for me to recommend.
There's really not that many dungeons or... Huh.
I'd assume there's maybe 3 in Heavensward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total.
That's slightly less than ARR.
Only 3 trials.
Yeah, that one's a definite like downgrade. I'm assuming the whale's gonna be one of them.
I forget you've seen the whale.
Yeah, no, it's super early on because it's one of the branching quest lines with the brothers.
Yeah, no, I forgot you see the whale that early.
Well, remember, you also forget that it had to have been a new edition. Zodiark in Chrysalis, right?
That's gotta be fucking new. That definitely was not a thing in the past.
I wonder what update it was added or updated. Because like it sounded like I shouldn't even know who Zodiark is until Shadowbringers. Maybe.
Zodiark?
Yeah. No, he's Endwalker, isn't he?
Zodiark's Endwalker.
So it's really interesting that they're like foreshadowing him this early. But to be fair, I mean, they like Heart of Sabik is being. It wasn't even dealt with in 6.5. It was mentioned, right? Do we even know where the Heart of Sabik is, or because it surely can't have blown up with Ultimate Weapon? I mean, you don't know. What do you mean? Don't you gaslight me?
Honestly, I don't fucking know.
Like, because I'm just looking at getting footage. Probably have to go back through and get it because I'm gonna mute system sounds at that point. Little like when you click on a thing, it does chick. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably mute those.
I've never heard that before.
Well, because I haven't really fucked around with audio settings, so you probably defaulted to those for a while. Like, I was going through and I noticed a couple things. Gaius is probably dead because his armor, after he gets out of Ultimate Weapon, after he's chucked from it, goes back from gold to black. So whatever spirit magic bullshit he was doing, that got undone.
There is actually a term for that, but you're not allowed to know yet.
I'm aware. I'm aware it comes up later. Garleans can't use magic, however, it opens up lore implications that he does a thing like magic. So he's probably actually just dead. Ultimate Weapon blows up, and we don't see anything. Which you could argue is just, oh, it's the end of the trial, it's the end of the instance. But there's nothing there. So I find it a little hard to buy. And this is just projecting, right? I'm sure people watching this, I'm sure you have your own, like, oh yeah, no, this actually happens later. Like, for the ancient Allagan scholars to not even scratch the Heart of Sabik, for it to just get blown up with Ultima Weapon, I find that a little hard to believe, unless we're going with something like the Heart of Sabik ran out of its inherent power when it did Ultima, that caused it to shatter. It's one of those plot points that I'm just kind of sitting there scratching my head like, this has gotta, like, this feels like this is a huge plot point. Like, is that at least reasonable to expect? Like, does that make sense at least?
Makes sense. Zodiark's a summon in Final Fantasy XII.
What?
Yep.
Huh, neat. It's just characters keep recurring. I love it. Isn't that actually, like, due to the original Final Fantasy and how, what is it? I had a buddy walk me through it once when we were at Sherry's. Like, you go through the 4 big bosses, you fight the final boss, and the final boss, like, effectively curses you to go through the same thing time and time again. Something to that effect, paraphrased as Final Fantasy.
Something like that.
Yeah. Which, Strangers of Paradise came along.
You will play it at some point, and you will know why I hate it.
Anyways, continue. You were saying.
No. My brain just skipped. No. Final Fantasy 12 and 14 came out at the same point. So.
Did they? They really?
Yeah.
They were PS3 era, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's kind of strange to think about, actually. Because, like, it's weird to see the actual A Realm Reborn cover art with Gaius on it, and they're saying Realm Reborn for PS3. It's so weird. I saw an image of that the other day, and I was like, wait a minute. This was on PS3.
Yes.
You can't play it anymore, obviously. But, like, damn. Well, I wonder how easy it'd be to track down an original Final Fantasy XIV base copy. Like, not that it would do anything nowadays. Just to have it.
eBay, probably.
Maybe.
I don't know. I found out how much an old Armored Core game I wanted to rebuy was going to cost me.
$500.
205.
Gross.
Only issue is the 4th game and the set.
Yeah.
Totaling out for me to buy a new PS2 and all 4 games, it was going to be about $1,000.
That's so shitty. Like, this is why, like, this is prime example of why people pirate. Because when stuff isn't available, what are they gonna do? Like,
yeah, this game hasn't, like, been relevant in 15 years now. Because it came out in 2008.
Wild to me. I'm actually curious. So, you know about Star Wars Galaxies, right? How it was before WoW, and apparently it was like super, super good until everyone could become a Jedi, and then it started to go downhill a little bit, and then WoW came out and finally killed it. Like, apparently, because it was an online-only thing, it was through Sony, I think. Apparently, if you have like an actual disc, you can actually connect to like it's like a custom server or something for Galaxies. Like, that actually kind of bamboozles me, but it also kind of gives me like, what happens if people are going to take old PC games, old MMOs and shit, and just like Base 14, for example, and they just like customize a server for that? I don't know how you'd even begin to do that.
I have no idea. My friend just sent me a 2 cosplay.
Magic. Man, this queue's a sham.
Yeah. Well, it's because we got fucking 5 minutes cut off our queue earlier today.
I guess that's fair, yeah. It's fine. We'll eventually get there. It's fine. I do support both. Oh, I didn't even realize I had this quest still, actually. I was wondering why I had the ritual trophies still in my inventory. What is that? What does Tussle with Gods unlock you? That might be what I'm missing.
Tussle with Gods?
Yeah. The quest is a 50 quest to Tussle with Gods. Well, there's... The moment I actually try to do something productive, thank you, Q. Oh, story of my life. I love it. This is not what I expected it to look like. Just reminds me of Area Zero from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, actually. Someone is probably going to get pissed off that I said that, actually. I'm curious. I'm curious what this this dungeon's gonna bring. Let's see. We're doing big pull. Maybe we're doing big pull. I can't actually fucking tell.
We're going to the wall.
To the wall. Let's go. Did that plant just actually make a cat noise? What is happening?
Where the okay, you're fighting is making a cat noise.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, it is a flying cat. What the hell? That was a bat. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good pull. I think any more than that, you might start running into issues.
Break this other plant real quick.
So the plants, I'm assuming they just spread poison.
Yes.
Which we actually got to see that back in A Realm Reborn with the Rama area, right?
Yes.
I mean, kind of. Like, we got to see all the little pod things, right?
Yeah. It's the same mechanic as in Diabolos' dungeon.
Oh, the mold clusters. It's been like a few days since I've had to do that. That's going to be a fun one to make a video on. The Diabolos experience.
That's a pain in the ass. That's a mechanic that I don't enjoy. I don't like having to play color match the dungeon.
You don't like having to play. That's a big plant.
This plant.
That is a thick plant, if you will. But why is the plant so thick?
I don't know. My German's a little rusty, so.
Apparently, So apparently in the South, I was watching on TikTok, apparently it's just a normal thing to be like, but why is the cow thick? The South is truly a strange place.
That's a mechanic I haven't seen a marker for in a while.
I didn't even see it.
The one on your head.
Oh, I can't see. It's like if the boss is blocking it. It's okay, I don't have a Vuln snack, so I'm fine.
Don't let the Hornet get to him.
Oh. Okay. Got it. So Hornets are bad. Does it charge it with fucking death or whatever?
Oh.
What do you mean you don't know? You literally just said don't do the mechanic.
I said don't let the Hornet get to him.
Yeah, don't let the Hornet get to the boss, yeah. Hornets generally have Fell Stinger or whatever.
Yeah, so don't do it.
Yeah, the Hornets make the plant hungry. Don't make the plant hungry.
Who lost?
So to be lost about, just don't do it.
Hey, don't let the Hornets touch the plant.
You know what? I'm gonna stand in the mechanic now, just because you said
Okay.
that.
I'm not a healer.
Shit, I can't. It only works if you're the healer,
Yeah.
which you never play.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay. One of these days, I will successfully shirk you.
You still don't know how that works, so no, you won't.
Like, you talk a big game, kid. It's not how that works. Is this dragon just chilling out here?
Yep.
I was half expecting it to come down and, like, actually like, drop kick us. Yeah, like that. So much for diplomacy.
It's a dirty lizard. They're not diplomatic.
Wait, if a dragon's a dirty lizard, what does that make me?
A dumb cat.
What? I'm referring to my model, but I mean, I guess this makes sense.
I don't know. I've called you a dirty lizard constantly.
Rev, that's speciesist.
And a capybara.
Rat.
Maybe specious. I'm a rat.
So hear me out. Here is the aesthetic. Night vision capybara. Just find a capybara and just take night vision photos of it. That and call it tactical capybara.
I guess I could talk to model master and fucking get night vision goggles for the.
Oh no, I meant like an actual capybara. Just go out into like the Everglades or whatever. Just find one. Start taking night vision photos of it. Look, there ain't nothing to be scared about there. They're just some swamp puppies.
Ruka.
I can definitely see a difference in, just because we did Cutter's Cry earlier, I can definitely see a difference in design philosophy between ARR dungeons and this.
Yes.
Like, this is a lot cleaner.
Don't
Don't worry about what?
Don't worry about that boss up ahead.
It's just a fucking T-Rex.
T-Rexes don't have club tails, Kip.
You know what? It's Final Fantasy. Anything can happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck is this? What is this?
It's
Why is the dino thick?
Why are you staring at the dinosaur's ass?
I'm looking at the tail.
Pretty sure the tail's attached to the ass. Why are you staring at the dinosaur's ass?
Because it's thick. Why is it thick?
I don't know. I can figure out what to do with the jellies.
Why are you fat shaming the dinosaur?
The answer is no. I don't even know if there's mechanics. That's you're taking damage.
Yep.
There.
It's like the dinosaur walking up to you and asking you why the fuck you can't read at a 5th grade level.
That's NA education, baby. That's just how that works. So you just want to make sure you're away from the team when that pops up.
Yep, and that's another sec.
Could theoretically limit break here. I don't really need
There's
to.
another fight after this.
We'll recharge by that point, right? That kind of scared me, actually. I don't know what that phase was.
Damage.
It's just lots of damage from fucking little gumdrops.
Yep.
Scary amounts of damage. You move to betrayal. It's called betrayal. What the fuck?
Yes.
There's so many lore. Like, every time I go through something, Cutter's Cry, Amdapor Keep, whatever the Moth Dungeon is called, because I can remember the name of what it's called. there's just there's so many lore implications. This is one of those that I'm like, yeah, there's some lore implications to this.
See if Kip remembers why we're here.
Yeah, we have to parlay with the dragons.
Yes.
We're asking what's his face. You'd be like, yeah, can you tell Needhog to kind of back down? I actually read a lot of the lore. It doesn't seem like I can read it, especially at a level above 5th grade. But I mean, I do.
I think the only person that talks about the 5th grade level in this entire game's fucking
Hraesvelgr.
Yeah, Hraesvelgr.
The man speaks in cursive.
Its voice hurts my head.
Ow. Okay, that dragon is thick though.
It's an ergo dragon. It's ergonomic.
just get one of those stupid ergonomic mouse pads, but it's just a fucking dragon like this.
Yeah.
Fucking glacier sprites. That's a wounded cryo dragon.
Yeah, it's almost a cryo dragon from earlier that we kicked the shit out of.
I don't remember it.
And there's the pyro dragon from earlier as well.
Oh. We're just... It's just we gotta wound them all.
Yeah, so we didn't kill them earlier, they flew away. So
Yeah.
we only wounded them.
Yeah, that's fair. We haven't really had any dragoons in queues today.
Nah.
Dragoons just kind of hit or miss, I feel. Like, you either have people that really love it, or you have people that don't play it.
It's used a lot in later content.
I guess that's fair. I mean, the moves are pretty great.
Hey, Tiamat.
Esteinien, please, you're not helping. Esteinien, please. Rancor? No, that's Wanderer's Palace. Alright, let's see if I can actually figure it out. I don't think I've access to Fanging Claw yet, actually. Yeah, I'm too low level. The DOT going. Rocks are gonna fall. I know that mechanic. Okay, so a barrier gets where am I going with this?
Break the wing.
Breaking right and left wing. What is this? Deathwing the Destroyer? Oh, whoa. So what happens if you... It's like, can you fail to the wings then?
Yes.
Okay, so the wings, I'm assuming, will just wipe you.
No, they just keep doing damage until you actually break them.
Oh, okay. I'm eating that. Yeah, blow thirsty up, it's fine.
Is it fun?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Oh, we still got the kill. That was actually a fairly quick kill, actually. Thought it'd be a lot tankier. Then again, doing a lot of alliance triggers recently, I'm just used to enemies being super tanky.
Yes.
But you have obviously like 24 people in those. No, Healy did a fucking great job. I think, I don't know, Sage might actually be kind of tech. We're recovering another Jolly Rancher. Oh boy, only 4 more to go. The forbidden rock candy. I'm curious what the evolution's going to be. I don't think it's going to be the same aesthetic it was before. I think it's going to have a different aesthetic to it. Like the crystal's going to remain the same, but the platform might be a little different. When does he evolve his set? He's got to evolve his set into the Azure Dragoon at some point. Like, but didn't he give in to Dragonic Temptation at the end of the quest line for Dragoon? I thought he did. The level 50 quest.
I don't remember.
Like that's gonna come into play at some point, I feel, because we figured out that it's like MSQ came first, and then a bunch of the other contents. Story.
At the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
Much verticality.
To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Is this another locale, really? How many locales does this game have?
A lot.
So many fucking maps. But yeah, no. So it was the Esteinien quest line, and then I guess there was a couple months between... No, it was MSQ first, so we met Esteinien post A Realm Reborn. So
yes.
Technically it was the Dragoon quest line, then it was meeting Esteinien, which I missed the dialogue for, and then on to Heavensward. So, like, trying to figure out where his, like, one, what entirely happened during the class quest, and two, how it's actually going to get resolved. But I'm assuming that, like, at some point it'll get resolved. We shouldn't probably get, like, too far ahead. Hi, Alpha now. Oh, I thought I'd pull the Corthus. Well, yeah, it's gonna be cold. We have stone 53s. Let's get them out, and there remains probably of finding Hraesvelgr himself. Kinda getting Zelda vibes, actually, here. Moogle! Him. Oh, is this where the Moogles live?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Man, she hasn't seen a Moogle. Imagine you just see a balloon rat and you're just like, the fuck is this?
You gotta remember, most people have never seen a Moogle in the Final Fantasy universe.
I actually forget that. Well, they're like mailmen and Ulda and shit.
No, they're not. So, we are able to see them due to us being the main character.
Oh, super special, awesome. Okay,
If
so
if you do the actual post-Moogle questline, it is actually said by regular people. They have never seen a Moogle. The letters just appeared out of thin air most of the time.
Amazing.
Because Moogles use magic to disguise their presence.
Okay, this is actually kind of blowing my mind. I thought they were just another like denizen, but they're just actually like just Fae.
Yes.
God, I love them. And King Mogomog the 12th, may his glory live forever. I think his fight gets a bad rep. I kind of like the like Tim Burton-esque kind of vibe. Here's Worf since the Axiom Magic's artwork. Oh, so this is a... What, is this where the Beast Tribes are? The Beast Tribe for Moogle? This feels like this would be the hub area. Moogle goes, it wasn't trigger the light, mayhaps, simply a strange plant shifting in the breeze. I'm sure Esteinien. You just gotta believe. I know there's a Moogle Beast Tribe. Let me say I can't find a creature adorable. My heart was not truly amazing. Instruction, could you use it with magic? Probably. Oh, now we're on 54 quests. I'll take that. Piety materia. Neat. Look of Moogles are not elude us for long. And it was a sense the presence of dragons can only identify need items in the certainty. One miss for days and not know any close to the root brother. Because we cannot well afford to squander. Let's split the party, everybody. These hogs rage will run our most thrones in the area for reason. Come with me to Gridania. No! That's travel costs! Just the hate of the Moogles, King of the 12 would. After that business with Mooglemog, I dare say God to help us. See, Mooglemog's relevant to the story. He's gonna help us. This is the loss of the accounts for the coming of the eye. When the fixed in this direction, we do what I can to hold his gaze and hope it may delay any action against Ishgard. Would have been ancient structure which make the return journey here less arduous. How many people forgot to attune to this etherite? Oh, that sounds abysmal. Okay, so it's yeah, because this is Moghelm. This has got to be where the Beast Tribe is.
Wait, do you add a aetherite?
Yeah. I already connected to it. This is the Churning Myths Moghelm.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, time to go to Gridania. Oh, wrong way. If I can actually remember how to... never remember how to actually, like, get around Gridania. There we go. It's a little better than, like, Ul'dah, especially the central section. I can't stand Ul'dah. Johnny, please shoot this audience. There we go. See if this is actually voice acted or not. It might be. No, it's not. Friends, the Admiral spoke having met with you. We see her safe and hail with mine own eyes. Yeah, we haven't seen her yet. Since the incident. Agrees to such a notice, my lady, and for done in our absence, for slowly to express gratitude we came to you this day. Gods of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elders who here, we would beg your wisdom in the matter. Bring an end to the Dragon Song War. He means to contact these Moogles in the Churning Mists. Poop off. No, the Moogles have arrived. It do be Kupo Cop. He returns. Kupo Cop 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm jolly glad it did. Tell me about these Moogles in the sky. Glad to say all the know that amounts of precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Jabania and hope that you and your kin spousals might agree to facilitate a meeting. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles dwelling beyond the clouds. You'd hear the Ark, but long ago, when the world was still young, some ancestors served gods of the heavens. Of course, that was before the masters took to bickering like small children. The good King Moogle the 12th, he is revered for holding faster rope of miraculous. Like, I love that we have more Moogle lore. It's great. Let's keep the world below. As the last fixed tale, maybe that Kupo's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mist, given how old their kin reside in Hraesvelgr. If it's perfectly possible, the details of the history I created in the myth. Truth. The Churning Mist tells similar tales of the world below. Can imagine why the one you approached fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature, as we often hide when large races come tramping through the forest. Of course, there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. So I've decided to take a trip to the clouds. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. They're gonna actually bully Kupo Cop, calling it. Not me, I'll admit my thought of venturing outside the trails is a bit unsettling. I refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. I will accompany you on this adventure and lend my voice to the cosmic Destro Gridania. And they should turn to the signs of the seventh dawn, hour of need. How often we ask the word of light to which to save our town. Well, many times, city have never have they refused us. This day do many to allies for the good of the realm. But or not. She gonna die. Most welcome offer, Elder Shutsu, honored by your presence. I mean, I guess she was there at Cart now, so I mean, she can hold her own. Now that I actually have more context, I should probably actually react to the original trailer again. I'm gonna inform me the commands of the Elder Suits, your guide to journey back to Salmai. Just be great, just as we have those required to escort us. Cool. Also, don't you work in the morning, Rev? I'm gonna take that as a yes. You should probably get some sleep soon. Okay. There we go. Hi, Esteinien. Has not started, but he watches us in blinking. Excuse me, let's just here answer your call. There's not to do but wait. My friends, I'm happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, but as road was at Dronians, but seeing the dragons have abandoned some eye for the training mists. Present to you, Sir Esteinien, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. Meet you, Sir Esteinien, I've heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. the bow. Does he have? He has. Of course, he has fucking boot spurs. Why did I not even think? Yeah, he has boot spurs. The only right to inform you that we are not alone. Moogles are around as soon as we speak, and should have to imagine they are more than a little concerned by a horde of strangers that descend upon their home. Mayhap now be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. People. Oh, please tell me it's gonna be Moggle Mog. Hiding, of course, there's so many of them, Koopa. Longroad fills to share words with you. Occasion first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Gentle and pleasing glow, Koopa. Fucking amazing. Amazing. He is Moglin. I love him already. He's perfect. Koopa caught master of the 12 of Moogles. Moogle from the world below. Your hide is a different hue, but that was unmistakable. In a moment here. Minions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here among the clouds. Hope they did not startle you much in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Though I can imagine your awareness, I am told men have not walked here in nigh 1,000 winters. Yeah, people forgive their forwardness. When I will do the great matter which brought them to your midst, my companions crave an audience with the great worm Hraesvelgr, which they might with the end of the war. The dragon. End of the war, you say. Trust you, Connie. Send the light of peace shines brightly within your soul. Yeah, because Moogles have the thing. Said to your friends, to be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Only because that we smelled dragon blood. Yeah. Guys are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hraesvelgr, many crave the opposite, such as Needhog. So I say, where the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends will attract the attention of nasty or kind by destruction to their happy home. The moment may have the odd thrashing to, but it has been a really good reason. Champion of the 12 Moogles. Not here, good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. It's so good. It might not take opportunity to learn more of each other. Excellent suggestion. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, extend to the hospitality of Moghome. Prove yourselves worthy of this instance for yours. I should be watching. I love it. It's perfect. And do all your kind looks so different from one another. Cop called you again. Initial virtue just he just wanders. Odd is your appearance. Have you ever considered nice Moogle name. Moglin is taken, by the way, as our Moghan and Mogmug and Mogwin, the 3 wise Moogles who administer momentous challenges that I've decided to measure in worth. I call them the trials of trustworthiness. Undertake these trials to see whether or not you're worthy of our aid. Sure. Gladiator. I mean, guess I can just deal with the Dark Knight. You must know. Your wings are droopy. A potion to fix that. I'm running ingredients. Luckily, we're here to do my chore. Yes, go for the mighty venture and pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. I'm believing you. The entrances to Eltome, or Aeltome, not the safest of places. Only so you're struck by pretty flowers. Cool. It's fairly neat, actually. Okay, that's fine. Well, since there's 3 of them, might as well get them all out of the way at once. Mogwin. Knows my game. Painting there another Mogwin who can match my talent with a brush Kupo. Why you have come. Chieftain Mogwin has demanded I test your trustworthiness, but as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I indeed charge you with retrieving a masterpiece seemed to have misplaced. The ambition to work. Guaranteed to fetch at least 4 coupons in the open market. You must find it. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable nosh cannot have escaped notice of every Moogle Mogwin. Okay, which leads us to last one, Mogmug. They all have little purple palms. It's kind of cool. I think with Mogmug now I have the fluffiest, most enchanted creature you've ever laid eyes upon. Isn't easy being the adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Look as if they might gobble me right up. Case fling never bearing much relation, a bit tiresome. Your triumph is find these ardent archers for slap some manners into them. From Smackland's not will teach him to appreciate my charm from afar. Fair enough. You know, just he's living his best life. Especially I mean the painted smeared mess up. Back from my eyes. It shouldn't be funny, but it is. Masterpiece, happy day if we start finding it. We soon have a genuine Mogwin from Hraesvelgr, little Christian. Honestly, who is just lying about spending such luxuries. Awful. Much about this town, but I knew Mogwin's being at the back. It's on my summit from time. Maybe he lifted up there. Mogwin. Find out. Conditional. Find out. Conditional virtue just moves. We're leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. Second part of your truck must go retrieve the masterpiece for some art starved. Swap stone for himself. Okay, so now we gotta go up. So we gotta get out of Mogwin. Cool. Makes sense. There it is. Emptier of purses. Absolute legend. Oh, those are just are those Aurelia or bugs? I can't tell. There's one. Nope. Can't vault that. At least those guys are right there. So that's pretty easy. 2. Sensing a hostile presence is definitely one way to word that. There we go. Oh, oh. It's such a... I love it. The class actually goes together very, very well. Curious to see how Dragoon is... What Dragoon's honestly going to get in a lot of the later updates and stuff. Because, like, I'm only at 60. So, 70 Dragoon. I'm curious if we're... Maybe we'll get another dive. Be cool to get another dive. I don't know if we will. Let's see. Gotta be down this way. Assuming it's down this way. No. Probably up. I don't know how you get up. Probably up. Okay, so one of the trials is done. That's the important part. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play Tears of the Kingdom again. Getting mad Tears of the Kingdom vibe from this. Collect Cloud's Breath. Be hiding behind something. I just know it. At least they don't aggro. That's the way we came from. Trying to figure out how we get up there as well. Fine, I can venture around for a second. Okay, so that's just not happening. Got it. So that's not going up. That still goes up there. The Aetheryte. Zenith. Looks like there's a town there. One, two. How vertical can I get? Oh, I can kind of do it. There we go. Yeah, I knew it. There we go. It's okay. I found it. It only took me 5 minutes. Okay, so that's the next one done. There's no way over there. Nope. There's no way there. So we're gonna have to go because of back entrance he mentioned? Question mark. Potentially, possibly. So we're here. That leads down. So it's got to be a back entrance over here. At least I could turn the other two in. At least, even if there's a second step, I can at least get that done. Some precious perfection doesn't excuse his last from pursuing me, I should say. Cool. I'll take that. Archer's arm. I'm actually going to take that. Hi, Behemoth. Blank clouds. Urgently, take it. Perfect. Main ingredient for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, Mish? Did you ever feel your palm losing bounce? For your Moogle. What else we got here? So we have Lancer, I'm fine. Monk, I'll be fine because I'm 60. I'm actually getting up there. Wow, that muted real quick, didn't that? At 63 now? Jeez. Should be hypothetically this way? Possibly? Oh, that's an etheric. I need that. At least that was right there. Okay, so now we're at the summit. And then we can, yep, there we go. Now we can go this way. Moogles. And there's the painted stone. Yeah, there's going to be... I can already tell there's going to be a lot to do here. It's going to be the Amalja Beast Tribe from Realm Reborn, though. Like, can I not jump down? Haha! No fall damage for me. It is secret. It is safe. Contemplation of Zenith. Thank you. Change heart for those Bokupo nuts. There's the perfect. Let's see. Don't need a red mage arm. Don't need ass. Actually. Scholar. I actually need the Astro next, actually. Chief not going to wait his judgment. So we are. This isn't glitching out. Okay, so we are getting a lot more of these interesting crossovers, or interesting, like, split branching things, munching quests. Knowing you completed the trials, trust me, this mission by the taskmasters. Mog on Mog, Mug, and Mog win. During this ruling test of character, your conduct as well as your companions. I am excited, Kupo. Friends before me now, I need not piece myself needlessly. Speak to everybody. I was over them. That's been a little more than household chores. Post not to grant their aid after working with Hakushiko was just a man of compensation and Koopa, and that's out of principle. But we'll not come to that. Chieftain's verdict, shall we? Alpha no. Just absolute, just unit. Standing here in Mog, my thoughts turn to the legend of good King Mogomog the 12th and his seat in the heavens. Also, I thought no more on this story of feelings that grew with the telling, but every passing moment became more certain that we would discover the origin of the tale. You're ready to hear what the chieftain has to say. What do you have to say, Esteinien? Let me know. Hraesvelgr, I myself been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Just not you wish to avoid the Trevanians. Such contradictions aside, our host seems entranced by the height of my leap. Bring me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld who has also favored such attacks. Compliment I expected out these funny lumps could outleap a Harkle lamb, my sister dragoon. Did your business here swiftly. Esteinien is not impressed. Cannot actually jump as high as Esteinien. Confirmed. My cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chief among us might come to a decision as he will suppose I'll put over to him then. Yeah, I assume he probably got treated probably the best, right? So my heart just stirred a mere fluffiness. Poor Ysale. What was it? Chief among us made a decision. Well, let's not keep him waiting. She's getting a lot of characterization. That's a red flag narratively. Why is her death gonna be bad? Like I'm just calling that now. Far away, fuck off. He is perfect. He is grace. Never have I seen such determined workers. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and tinkling errands. Oliver's proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain. Without doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with you after already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr should take place, certain preparations need to be made. Better way to help you pass than by having you perform all these tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do. Got him. Esteinien, please. You're making this really hard. Bring out the horn quickly now. It's... Punishment where we wish to speak with Great Worm. And perhaps in treating it with the care it deserves is late. I think Mogon may have sat on it, so he needed some time for cleaning, polishing, and it's perfect. It's beautiful. Lasting harm done, and now you simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give it a horn. Good. Okay, cool. We're in your debt, chieftain. Thanks for your noble gift, and finally have a chance to plead our case for Hraesvelgr. Honestly, I wouldn't get my hopes too high. The old worm isn't terribly fond of Fisher, but I'm quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Revibara, we just wanted enough time already. He's focused. He is. Long we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Then we must soon take our leave, for that we may commune with nature, or continue to nurture the shoots of this new sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Vitus, whenever you wish, consider Mogcom your home amongst the clouds. Little sword, it's got me. It's so good. Take this. On shores wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little time sitting around, a little more time chieftaining since he'd gotten this mess in the first place. He was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now the errands are done, the horn is fixed. All those Wendell, yes. Next one. You're on your way to Dimension. Our friend was looking for you. If not, I was looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside. Stretching wings. Let me know if you're ready to depart. Wait. Are we going? Okay, he's right there. I'm like, no, we're not going up, clearly. Zenith, and I believe the elders here. Naritin, you will be making the journey back to Gridania. We must think to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Alpha now. Yep, I do humbly thank you for what you have done. Most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might not have been revealed to us. So we should be thankful that these were not for your timely diplomacy. They would have been never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. He's not wrong. Your presence, Kuplo Cop, that ultimately won us their trust. It's taken a great courage to lead the sanctuary of the Twelveswood. We're exceedingly grateful that you did. My pleasure, Kuplo. I've made so many new friends and so many fantastic tales to tell my kins Moogle back home. It's for a home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Cool. So that plot line's kind of wrapped up. Play attention closely to your companion, Sir Esteinien. Beneath the eastern facade, a storm of anguish seeds unseen. Yeah, he's gonna have some real quick character development, isn't he? Real quick. Well, we should be heading there next. And goodbyes and Deb. The way you cheers them, we are indeed ready to go. Already explained the Chinese students we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgr's attention. It was in the big palace where you need to blow the horn. Just that we need to make for Asa and I'll watch for the rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing. Kupo, it's fine. Don't worry. We're a high enough level, we don't have to care. Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, we're heading this way. It actually has you defeat enemies. Landlord Colony, that doesn't sound fun. Yeah, it'll actually lead you on there, because I thought we were going to have to actually scout our way here. That's actually kind of cool that they do that, though. So I came, I conquered, I saw that. Awful. Love the puns. Ice Dragon in waiting. Is that like some sort of pun? Next one. Take that. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go up and then loop back around, it looks like. That's just a dinosaur. Amazing. We're still 54, right? We're still 54 territory. This is just kind of turning into some, like, really interesting, just like, cool, we're going all these places to actually get to what we were going to do. Definitely taking a long journey. Hi, Durgan. I mean, I guess this is, to be fair, to prevent you from, like, riding on somebody else's, like, mount, like Cruise Chaser from earlier, and just, like, trivializing this. So it still has you actually do things. While I'm eating that hit. There we go.
Have you tried not eating the hit?
You know what? I've tried. But sometimes you just want to eat the hit. Sometimes you're just like, I will actually just do more damage. Kind of like when you're trying to phase the final boss of Lake of Shadows, and you just eat the hit. You just eat the AoE around him.
No.
Oh wait, you do Grandmasters. Never mind, you're different.
I was supposed to say, I play this shit on Grandmaster. You eat the hit, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, no, you cheese it from the
team's
rafters.
cussing you out for it.
Yeah, they are. God, when are we getting that as fucking GM again?
We're not getting GMs until like the end of December, I think.
Well, do we know what the GMs are for this season?
I already told you there, yeah. Lake of Shadows is one of them.
Oh, it is Lake Shadow. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be one that a lot of people are gonna.
Lake of Shadows is one of the farmable ones. Birthplace of the Vile is a farmable. There's another one. I don't remember what it is.
Corrupted's gonna be a fun one.
No, Corrupted's not farmable. Corrupted's probably the hardest one this season.
No, it's not. Not farmable. So I said it's gonna be fun. Arrived in one piece. From Dragon's rough sniping ones are always bad. This is worse than usual. Paladin Warrior Dark Knight. I should probably pick up that actually. No, I want the silver pieces. If there's money, I will get money. Maybe one small problem when the winds are high like this, Froster nearly abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. Try blowing the horn now, I hear it, so just we stop it, clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. Login. Okay, I am gonna attune to that crystal though, because if I don't, I'm gonna regret it later. Okay, I can't go that way yet. Got it. Well, that's higher elevation. ARR's got me sus because I'm just like, yeah, no, the quest is gonna lead me away from where I need to go. That's a cool looking dragon. There we go. Didn't I say the winds likely to die down by tomorrow, but until then we manage to make ourselves comfortable. Most of our journey so far close as good as any. Back from the hearts of the road will help clear minds and readiness for the coming parley. Very well. Campfires in order. Guiding fuel to me for our keynotes for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Kurthus. You go for it, Alpha now. That reminds me. Behind his declaring a thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. You stroll away as if these ruins not crawling with deadly beasts. Follow him and see the wild lifts not make a meal of our young friend. I can't pray by the time you return. Fucking yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I was trying out Revision 0 actually last night in the new dungeon. Revision 0 2-tap. It will kill the eyes in 2 bursts. So, I mean, it's kind of techie. Trinity Goal, I still think, is probably the meta option for dealing with the eyes, especially in last phase. Three, 1, 2, 3. Does so much damage. Tree. There we go. Next up. I mean, even at 63, I mean, I'm still maintaining about 9 to 10 levels above, so the XP gain here is actually not that bad. And that's with me actually blitzing through a lot of this. There we go. Oh, never don't. You get to live today, dragon. Oh, actually, no, he is just here. Bah! Defeated by the wall. The boy safety once someone returns to the way we can see about suffer. The ice queen is full of how it looks like. Aaron's ready for the fire. I mean, yeah, no, there would be some pretty good sunflowers up here, wouldn't there? Forgot I don't actually have my helmet off half the time. Up the ears. Simple pleasure of sitting on cooking fire one's own making. Speaks the great explorer. Until recently you would have recognized fire would have came with kindling flint. This is why you instructed me so patiently then, but yes, left to my own devices I would have been so compelled to signal Ysale with a pair of damp leaves with a pile of damp leaves. Oof. I was son of a Charlatan dignitary, and alongside my twin became the youngest student to ever be accepted into the studium. I was to match with the scholar and philosophers, how ignorant of my own shortcomings. Hubris invented manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. Guilty of civil ignorance, how many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is that they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. I mean, Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for the chance encounter, I would have vowed to tear down the holy sea and expunge the falsehoods which fans the flames of conflict. Lived and died in ignorance. The truth has given me to do terrible things I cannot deny, but I'd rather sin at the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous and frustrating in needless war.
But why didn't Daddy Nezrak come save the Scions?
You know, actually kind of valid. Yeah, kind of valid, actually. They just kind of got integrated into Cabal culture, as it were. It just taught me anything is the importance of difficulty folding one's convictions in face of failure, striving always to replace one's ignorance and knowledge. I'm assuming Rev went to sleep. He probably DC'd at this point. Your way, Master Alpha now. Reached with a full swinging experience because I thought in my head. Now I struggle to acknowledge misconceptions under which I have labored. Here amongst these grand ruins, how I can deny that man and dragon once lived in peace. For all that such an age existed, we know time of war, need not kill my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. Maybe ignorant of how the Dragonsong War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I could say certainly only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. The glow effect is actually kind of cool. Has the power to vanquish a great worm. If power rests on me wielding that power, I'll say need hog myself, orders or no. You gave your word. He did. Well, let's test our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions. And Charles get to righteousness. Don't not put that I shall dragoon. That was such a weird fucking sentence. I know exactly what it was being said, but it was worded so weird. As long as we should have our answers in the morrow. Let us sleep now. Let our fate with the rising sun. I still got a little bit of time. Path of Zenith. Embers of Codes must have fallen asleep. I feel the winds that have shifted from Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with the shining horn. I'll be heading back now if it's all the same to you. Good luck. It's nice knowing you. I love how it's just alluding to bad things that were going to happen. I love it. I like the sprites. They're actually kind of a cool design. They're kind of just that stable enemy that always is there. That should be the only two Aetherites in the area, yeah. The only two. Perfect. Well, let's see if there's any ads around here. Hypothetically, theoretically, no. Alright, let's see here. If I go across, not gonna do it. Maybe? Oh, there's a ramp up here somewhere. Such a big structure. I mean, I guess they could had more time to do things. Devs with smaller maps can generally do interesting things with them. Here. Kind of getting like Dark Souls 2 vibes, actually.
Motherfucker, you didn't play Dark Souls 2.
I've seen bits of it. It looks like the fucking tower section a little bit where the first boss is. I cheesed him once. Oh, there's a ramp there. I cheesed him once. You can just like get near the ledge and he will actually like swipe forward and just fall off. So as we all know, ADP is the best skill. Might as well pick up that current while I'm here. Alright, let's see what the climax of this arc's gonna be. Magic horn. Big Durgan.
Hraesvelgr.
Here's what he's actually speaking.
12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Hraesvelgr, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth about your past, about Shiva. But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me. I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
This is gonna go so well.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Ysale's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
I like the Zelda-esque murals. It's kind of cool. can see the Dragoon helms.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if
No, it was
Ishgard,
a transformation.
regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Doubt that.
Come.
That was eventful. Let's imagine if actually drip of power. This will. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. Like what he said. Before we did travel, even to the ends of the heavens themselves, only to be dismissed with unruly children and far, reading this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. It's okay, we still got half an expansion left.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Ishgard. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Esteinien. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with two Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible?
I wonder if that's actually bonus dialogue. That might be bonus dialogue, actually.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Esteinien is... He's driven, but he's gonna have his moment. He's gonna have a moment fairly soon, I think. Alright, where are you going? Figures you just teleport down the tower. Alrighty then. Let's go here. It's a lot of fucking damage. Gonna bring us all the way fucking out there. Jeez. Oh, I didn't even notice all these roads before. Neat. So we're gonna go over the bridge. Mogment, amazing. No idea where we are actually. Let's see. Trying to find a good stopping point. The next dungeon or trial would be optimal. Like that, I could have stopped with the dialogue back there. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. The more I do, the faster I can get to the exciting bits. There we go. Next. Interesting story so far, Heavensward at least. It's interesting. I'm curious how all these plot lines are going to actually fold in together. Shiva is going to have a moment, though. Like, that's going to be really interesting to see how that's going to wrap up, actually. Bye, Mr. Dinosaur. Alright, so we're going up this way. New map section has opened up. I think we're gonna go probably right from here, right? There we go. Oh, you're still here. These are actually really cool enemies. I like the design on them. A lot like Wyverns. Still making pretty good progress. 63 from 61. Really not bad for an expansion. Gotta get my tanks up at this next point. Probably Ninja and Bard, actually. Ninja, Bard, and Machinist are probably my next few I'm gonna get up. Bold choice next to all the ads, but okay, I dig it.
Is that it?
That is an cluster of storm clouds and rock. Interesting.
Aye, that would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Which is interesting.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
True. We're not going to airship up to it, sure. I mean, we're probably going to have
Mayhap
to.
it
Let's
is
be real.
time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
I guess we're just going full into just, yeah, we're just going to attack the dragon at this point. Because, fuck diplomacy. Sounds about right. Such power to break through the promised fences might conceivably grant us access to the Eyrie. After no decision, fix not the engineer friend of yours. Using that you swear not to lure Nidhogg to his lair in our absence. Lawyer for myself, you mean? I am not so selfish as that. Within Pearl, when your preparations are made, and we shall set forth for Ishgard together. It says we're going to be back at St. Forum. From what I gleaned at the Holy Seas, said the ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Yeah, so it would be Sid having an Ishgard spawn at that point for NPCs. Foundation, it's 400 gil to go there. Nutty. Actually, MSQ's not making me a bad amount of money. I'm up to 630k again. And then Alphano. Esteinien, he's advising the Ishgardians that they're sailing airship or ailing airship, correct? In that case, might still be at Camp Cloud Top. We try the airship landing, maybe even the Sky Steel manufacturer. Let's not waste time searching. Unless see someone in the city should know where to find. The question is who. The obvious choice, there's no guarantee he'll be able to grant such an audience at such short notice. Count Edmont's youngest son prides of knowing all the Holy Seas uses rumors. Let's turn to the manor, see if Lord Ellen is about. Yeah, no, that makes sense. We haven't been back to the manor in a hot minute, have we? It's definitely been some hours since we've been back here. To the manor. Aaron's goes the night while I trust in search of Sidgard. You say, then say no more. Tyrant's full of talk when so heard genius has cropped up more than most. He's been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. Ground Ironworks employees are known to be frequent the airship landing. Wager the master does too. Nothing, yes. Thought as much. Come, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. We're going to the Logicon. There he is. How good are you both in Tyrell, judging by your faces? Master, I'm sure they'll be a little surprised when I tell you we need a favor. Define favor. Another windberry. Say it was conjured by Nidog. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against the dragon. She's not just a ship for her size, but on that agile drones would fly rings around her. Big into their heads to incinerate the rigging. There'd be precisely we could do to avoid them. Must be something we could do, some manner of weapon we could employ. Esteinien stands vigil at the edge of the trading mist, but we do not know how much longer. Excuse me. No matter what, did not say it was impossible. It didn't say it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. And we gave her a new toy as a problem. Of course, it's their brainchild. As these lads show you, come on, factory's not far. Yeah, Sky Steel Factory, there we go. Yeah, because this was for the Machinist class. Is it just a fighter jet? That's just a fighter jet. You said you're gonna like this one. Just a stealth fighter. It's fine.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Amazing. Yeah, that tracks.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
That's the one.
The design
They
does,
said.
however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Awful. No, bad puns. I taught her.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
Oh, here's the plot line. Nope, mind the plot line. Yep, we're gonna deviate 90 degrees again.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Wouldn't mana cutter be a proper noun here? Why is it lowercase? Thought we just established that it is the mana cutter. I don't know.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Rauban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Sultana should be capitalized. I don't know. That's actually probably language dependent, I guess. Proper nouns, man. Fuck nouns. We're up in Idaho. We don't have this shit. Otaru. Uncover the Sultana's whereabouts. Want you, me, both of you to go to the Waking Sands right away, help with the investigation. Guards, light maybe your presence here will not serve to hasten the Manicutter's completion. Purple lands of Thanalan to see where we may. Friends at the congregation sent a message to Esteinien. Some moved in has solution to our problem, but it will take some time to prepare. Yeah, Esteinien is going to be waiting a hot minute. Waking Sands, slow Ray return. So good. All right, next. Do I even have an Aetheryte ticket anymore? I don't think I do. Uniform voucher, gold saucer. Sure, I'll drop another 500 on transported. God, fucking teleport costs. Ugh. I mean, it makes sense. It's also a gold sink. Like, can you imagine if, like, teleporting like RuneScape, just instead of using lodestones or like War's Retreat, it still took like GP every time. I think that might help with actual inflation though. Like, as much as I bitch about it, much as I bitch about the fucking gil costs, it actually makes sense from a game standpoint, like actually not making shit inflate to high heaven. I guess that makes sense. Because like gold sinks are how GP, money, etc. generally get balanced out. Let's see here. Oh, I guess it's been a hot minute since we've been to the Waking Sands. I guess it would make sense that Rauban would set up here, which is interesting considering there's Crystal Braves about still. That's interesting. Oh, hi, Goody. There he is, the man, the legend.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
Just needs a mechanical arm. Let's get it going.
You have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Neat.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
Interesting. Yeah, so she's...
Slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
Interesting.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
God, like sitting in a coma like that would just wreak havoc on your body, though.
In the attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Muriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
Okay, I'm a Dragoon. I'll be fine.
Prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours? Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Ul'dah!
I like his cape, his little on the side of him. It's cool. I dig it. I dig it. We'll have to see what happens to him after Heavensward. Target Muriel, the Sultan's former lady in waiting, won't have Midlander heritage until you two have met. Sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident, quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. This would begin by questioning the markets. Residents confirm that Muriel is still hiding there. Silver Bazaar, where are you specifically? Okay, so you're out there, actually. All right, I think at that point, that it's going to do. We actually covered a lot of ground in the last 2 hours. So, I mean, we're not quite to the next dungeon. We're not quite to the next trial. But, I mean, we went through the next batch. We are at 54 now. Probably going to go to 55 soon-ish. So, I mean, we actually covered a lot of ground. So, I guess next time we're going to be covering the continuing Sultana questline. It most likely will get sidetracked again. I don't think it's going to actually come to completion at this point in time, but we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm very interested to see what happens. If you're enjoying this, cool. Thank you for watching, especially if you watched this long and it was a little bit longer as we continue to journey through Heavensward, and I continue my insane daily roulette spam to get up to high levels. And yeah, look forward to next time.